Boy, it's been a while since I've done one of these. Back in 2010, I covered a series of videos featuring some of the most bizarre and unusual video gamers on the internet. These included game reviewers, fanboys, and video game journalists. Since then, some of them have gotten better, some of them haven't, and some have just disappeared off the face of the earth. Now it's 2015, and the video game community has seen quite a lot of action since then. We've had new gaming systems, new series, some controversies, and sadly a few losses as well. But we've also seen a lot of messed up people in the video game industry, and I was so awestruck by the amount of ridiculousness that I had to force myself to come out of retirement and give my thoughts on them.
Don't call anybody.
That's right, folks. I've compiled yet another list of the most smegged up video gamers of the past year. This is the top 7, even more, smegged up video gamers. Let's begin. Number 7, PewDiePie.
How's it going, bro? My name is PewDiePie.
Yeah, I've talked about this guy before. He's a Let's Player who specializes in doing Let's Plays of all kinds of video games, like Amnesia, Happy Wheels, Walking Dead, Until Dawn, and pretty much every online game under the sun.
It's raping time.
I don't even know what we're doing. Front flip. But Dad, that was a back flip. Don't question me!
Now, when I did my commentary on him in 2012, he had about 7 million subscribers. Now, in 2015, he's got over 40 million subscribers, making him the #1 most subscribed YouTuber, and generates, get this, an ad revenue of $4 million a year.
Show me the money!
Now, one of the most common criticisms with PewDiePie is that he acts way too annoying and over the top in his videos, constantly screaming and making obnoxious noises.
Ah! Son of a fuck! Ow! My foot! My everything! Ah! Stop! It's not even funny!
Indeed. Now, his videos in 2015 are a bit more restrained, but I don't know if it's because he's gotten bored, or he's trying to be fancy, or he's just doing it for the money, but now he tries to make his Let's Plays more wacky by adding random effects here and there. What's even the point? It just makes his Let's Play videos more and more degrading and unbalanced.
Forever for this one. Ah! No, senoritas everywhere. Oh my.
Now, I'm going to be positive and I'm going to be fair. There are some videos of his that I do like his Let's Plays of the RPG Video Maker games, like Mad Father and Witch's House, and the occasional Amnesia video. So, there are some positive qualities. I'll also give him credit for one thing, and that's exposing the fact that Five Nights at Freddy's is not scary.
Oh, it's so scary. I don't like his face. I don't like his attitude. I don't like his name. I don't know what his name is, but I bet if I knew it, I wouldn't like it.
Now, speaking of Freddy's, let me introduce you to another Let's Player. Meet Markiplier. He's like PewDiePie in a lot of ways, over the top, and puts a lot of enthusiasm into his videos. Except he doesn't use crazy annoying voices, sex jokes, and wacky effects constantly. And he seems like a genuinely nice guy. Right now he's on a hiatus following the death of his friend, but I do wish him all the best. PewDiePie, well, he's got $4 million bucks, and he's got a pug.
This sandwich doesn't have turkey in it. Doesn't have turkey in it. Freaking get it right, son of a bitch.
Number 6. Minecraft is one of those games that's certainly gotten some recognition as of late. If you've never heard of Minecraft, it's sort of like a virtual reality Legoland, where you go around using a bunch of tools to make all kinds of wacky structures out of blocks. Hey, you're never too old to play with Lego. Finn Balor likes Lego. Anyway, the game didn't have a story mode, although I do understand they've come out with one this year, so cool. Hey, did you know that there is in fact a Minecraft convention? Yeah, a whole con dedicated to one game that only came out with the story mode last month. It's called Minecon, and it's been running for a few years in places like London, France, Las Vegas, and Orlando. But some of the most bizarre and cringeworthy videos I have ever seen on YouTube have to be the most awkward moments at Minecon videos, which include some of the worst Q&A panels I've ever seen.
How many of you have autism, and if so, has it helped you in your modding career?
I think we're going to refuse that question.
I was wondering, what's the recommended amount of dedicated RAM I should have to a server?
Would you like to join my dad's Minecraft server, Mineforgecraft? I've got business cards here if you would like to join.
Since you want everyone to subscribe to you, you should subscribe to me.
Everyone spam Kappa in the chat! Kappa!
How much dedicated wham should I have to a server?
4.
You come out here and try to get the sympathy of the people, but you don't get my sympathy at all.
Now, I can't harp on these guys, since most of them are only kids, but jeez, I know millennials that don't talk like this. What has Minecraft done to warrant such heinous actions?
They weren't even excited for us. Kappa. This is cringy. I'm sorry. Cringe compilation. Hi.
Hahaha, not funny. So let me get this straight. We get BronyCon, Minecon, and even fucking DashCon. And yet no Roller Coaster Tycon? Who gives a fuck? I'm going to Six Flags.
Number 5.
Now I've dealt with a lot of bad fanboys before, but were any of those fanboys O3 Be Good?
Hi there, O3 Be Good here.
Blake Good is a prime example of a fanboy who hates everything if it isn't 110% perfect to him. If somebody makes one negative review of his favorite game or TV show, he throws a fit.
Somewhat muddled, but A Star Is Born. Okay, that's better, a 7 out of 10. Why can't every review be like this for new movies, huh?
People criticize him for his stupidity, he throws a fit.
Okay, first of all, I'm not the dickhead, you are, you son of a bitch. I blocked your ass. And you're still commenting on me and pestering me. Oh, and here's another thing. Suck a big hairy cock, you little bitch. No, you suck your own dick. You go fuck yourself, you fucking prick.
One of the most infamous instances has to be when he did a rant on critics giving negative reviews to Dumb and Dumber 2. It's amazing.
I thought it was okay, but no, everyone hates it. I mean, does anyone even like comedy anymore? This is what I'm seeing, unfunny, disappointment. Jesus Christ, I at least expect it to be decent. I'm not expecting it to be comedy gold or as good as the original, but I'm very disappointed in this world anymore. I'm losing hope in humanity. How about we all get sent to North Korea and see how we like it there? Maybe America will be more grateful if that were to happen. Or how would we like to be handed over to ISIS and be beheaded? Huh? Maybe we'd be more appreciative of this country.
Oh, come on. North Korea wouldn't try to behead somebody over a stupid movie. Oh, wait. But what O3 Be Good really goes off about is the Nintendo Virtual Console. He treats it like it's the only thing he cares about. He's been banned from Wikipedia for editing the article. He's been banned from IGN for bitching about it, but he still goes back to that site because he still wants to get his word out. Yet he only succeeds in annoying the other users. But O3 Be Good does have an excuse for his actions. Do you want to guess what that excuse is? YOLO!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Do you not realize I have autism? I have autism. I may not have a job, but I live in a fucking apartment. This is bullshit. I have autism.
This guy is autistic. Yeah.
You think?
You like to see me pulling the hard card?
I am not pulling the card. I am serious. Whoever is making commentaries on me and comparing me to Chris Chan and Wee Teen or whatever, stop it. You people think we autistic people are inferior. Well, guess what? We're not.
He's also like Chris Chan.
I am nothing like Chris Chan, okay? I am nothing like him.
Autistic card.
I'm not pulling the autistic card.
Stop using autism as an excuse.
I have autism. You know what? I hope gets autism one of these days, so you can see how it is. Because you're a fucking jerk. I tried blocking your ass. That doesn't work. I tried reporting your ass to YouTube. That doesn't work. You know what? Just leave me alone or you're going to be in big trouble, buddy. You better stop it right now. You leave me alone and do something productive with your life. I'm going to show this to Mother. You are a jerk. I can't play video games that are mature rated. I don't own very many of them. I'm afraid if I play those games, I'm going to end up like Adam Lanza, and I don't want that.
Oh, come on, man. You're 27, 28 years old. You're old enough to know not to go on a rampage and blame it on video games. Yes, folks, Blake has labeled himself as a social justice warrior against violent and inappropriate video games. Instead of playing games like Halo or Grand Theft Auto, he'll play Mario or some other wacky games on the Wii or the 3DS or whatever, and that's fine. And to show that he's such an SJW, here's his comment defending Gamergate and sending death threats to Anita Sarkeesian. You know, what the fuck? Overall, O3Be Good is the stupidest fanboy I've seen to date. He'll scream at people, he'll call them the N-word, he'll go off about wanting to be a girl so he doesn't get bullied. He's a walking contradiction. But you know what? The worst he can do is throw bitch fits in the comments section or continue to whine about his autism or the virtual console. I mean, it could have been worse. He could have been like these next guys.
Number 4.
Digital Homicide Studios. Now, I've talked about reviewers, let's players, and fanboys, but I've never talked about video game developers before. Digital Homicide Studios is the name given to some video game developers who made a first-person shooter on Steam called The Slaughtering Grounds. It sucks. It controls like crap, there's glitches everywhere, the level design is non-existent, and much of the sprites are ripped right off of images found on Google. The poor saps who played the game all gave it negative reviews on the review section on Steam, but after a while, most of these reviews mysteriously vanished, and those who reviewed the game were all banned from Steam. What the hell happened? Well, as it turns out, the game developers, James and Robert Romaine, got extremely pissed off at all the negative reviews and went on a censorship spree. And when things really got ugly is when they started targeting the escapists Jim Sterling, who made a first impressions video calling it the worst game of 2014. How'd he respond? Well, first he made a god-awful reviewing the reviewer video called Jim fucking Sterling Son, which consisted of shitty text all over the review footage where he pretends that he's Jim fucking Sterling and everything I say is bullshit because I don't know how to play the game. For God's sake, please. We've already got A. Salieri trying to kill reviewing. We don't need another one. And to put the final nail in the coffin, Digital Homicide Studios filed a DMCA claim on Sterling's video, deleting it and then threatening to sue Jim Sterling in court if he didn't apologize. Apologize for what? Your game is broken, and Sterling made it apparent. The fact that you targeted the guy for criticizing everything that's wrong with your poor excuse of a game just makes you guys petty and butthurt. You know what this reminds me of? When Kirk Cameron got pissed off at the reviews on Rotten Tomatoes and tried to get his fan base to bump up the ratings so that people can see it and understand his message of Christmas. Of course it didn't work, but at least Kirk Cameron didn't go as far as to file lawsuits and DMCA claims on the critics and the reviewers criticizing his movie. By the way, I'm totally watching this movie for Christmas. So the moral here, folks, is that if you choose to listen to the critics, you can learn from your mistakes for a better tomorrow. But if you're trying to censor your critics, you're just going to make yourself look like a fool. Everybody will hate you, and your entire world will get turned upside down. This concludes part 1 of my Smegged Up Video Gamers list. Stay tuned for part 2, coming up later this month.